Hello everyone, I'm Theresa and this is your oracle message for the month of May. Welcome back to another oracle of the month. April sure was an interesting month with many things happening around here, so I sincerely hope your month of April was calmer and better than mine. But the past is in the past, and what really matters is the present and the time when we can actually do something about to build a better tomorrow. So let's see what is your oracle message for the month of May. If you are new to my oracle videos, I will shuffle my spirit animal deck and draw 4 cards. From these 4 cards, I will give you some time to focus and see what card is calling out to you. Then after a few seconds, I will unveil the cards one by one and tell you what is their message to you for this month of May. It's okay to feel drawn to more than one card, and you can listen to the advice behind all of them too if you want. So, are you ready? Let's pick a card. Okay, now that you had some time to observe the cards, let's see what's behind them. The first card is the Armadillo. Okay, card number 3. This card has the message, set healthy boundaries. Okay, great way to start. I really like this card's message, and I feel it's something we often need to hear and to remember so we don't fall prey to anything or anyone that doesn't understand the concept of boundaries. So armadillos have this armored look to them. They carry this sort of shell around them, and I believe it's made of keratin or something alike, not sure, but this does make them look as if they are constantly protected. The first image you probably imagine of armadillos is one of them curling up into a ball and rolling away from anyone trying to harm them. This, however, isn't an accurate thing they do. As you may know, there are several different species of armadillos, and only a couple of them actually curl up into a ball for protection. If they roll away, it's due to the ground being slanted. They don't really roll away on purpose. Cartoons have been lying to us. Anyway, I don't know what armadillo species this is considered to be on this card, but you can make the connection of setting healthy boundaries with this cute creature. You are being called to work on your boundaries, understanding your own limits and how to use your own voice to feel empowered and respected. Go with the flow of saying yes to everything without caring too much about it may have been working out for a while, but this strategy won't work forever, and it will eventually have a negative impact on you. You need to understand that your liberty ends where the liberty of others starts, and vice versa. So others around you need to know and to be aware of where you draw the limiting line. This doesn't necessarily have to be a physical boundary of forbidding someone from coming close. It can be as simple as to say no to extra work, for example, that someone put onto your responsibility. Say no to friends that are pushing you to do something you aren't comfortable doing. Take your time and look into your daily routines, see what affects you positively and what is bringing up a negative impact on you, what is draining your energy, and assess if it is worthy or not. You won't be a bad person for saying you don't want to go out to a party because you need to go home and rest, or that you can't do the extra work during the weekend because you want to spend some relaxing time with family, with kids. You can't always be so kind and helpful to others that you forget to be kind and helpful to your own self. Setting healthy boundaries is a very healthy exercise to you and to those around you. Because once people understand your boundaries, both sides can work more honestly with each other. Now, to the second card, we have a reversed card. We have the Eagle, number 23. The message written is, Spirit has your back. Okay, so working with the regal eagle is definitely a call to your own sense of self-worth and confidence. While a practice call would be helping you through your high points in life, when you are able to fly high like the eagle, being reversed, the protection message of this card is targeting your low moments. the moments you are staying on the ground and not lifting up into the air. Spirit has your back, and now even if you feel alone, in despair, Spirit will have your back, give you a helping hand. So, what exactly does this mean? It means that the eagle calls you to rise above your problems, your fears and doubts. Look at things from above and see what is the full picture of what's below instead of letting tiny details keep you docked on the ground. Maybe you have been fearful or anxious, waiting for others to validate you, but you don't need to. You have everything you need within yourself. You have the wisdom, you have the abilities to succeed, but you aren't allowing your courage and determination to act. Allow yourself to spread your wings bravely and lift up into the air. You will soon find yourself flying higher than ever before, and you will realize that the only thing stopping you was yourself, the doubt you had of yourself. Okay, moving on to the third card, we have the snake. Okay, card 55 with the message time to heal. So a lot of people are scared of snakes, and with this I sort of include myself. Not that I am deadly scared of them, but the biggest one I ever seen cross the street really close to my feet on a really dark twilight, and I nearly died of fright. Other than that, they are actually fascinating creatures with so much to teach us. This card brings the message, time to heal, and it is a great wake-up call to our own self-care, our own healing. Everyone needs to take breaks from time to time, and just to be able to heal, to stop and take care of our own self. Being a human is a hard task. We have stressful lives, we work hard, we worry about the future, about finances, about the feelings of those around us. We suffer from anxiety, fears, and so on. Even though we don't live outside in the woods exposed to the elements with predators preying on us, we have lives filled with things that end up wearing down our sanity. We laugh, we cry, it's a whole cycle of ups and downs. It's part of being human, but like the snake sheds their skin regularly, so should we shed from whatever is hurting us, weighting us down. Take the advice of the snake and take time for yourself, time to love yourself and bring your spark back into the light. Remember that not everything is yours to carry, and other people's problems shouldn't be a constant worry to you. Anything currently in your life that doesn't bring you happiness, joy, positivity, prospects for the future probably shouldn't be in your life. Think about what worries you right now. Will it matter in 5 minutes? It might. But will it matter for your life in 5 months or 5 years? If not, then you probably don't need to stress over it like you are stressing right now. Shed the dead skin, the negative emotions, the bad thoughts, the worries, the stress, and let it go. Give way for new, fresh skin that shines with self-love, respect, happiness, and life. And to finish up, let's see what's behind the fourth card. It's the mouse. Okay, the mouse spirit with the message, tend to the small things. First thing, let me just point out how adorable this card is. I really love mice. They are so clever and so cute. Sometimes I have to rescue a mouse that Francisca hunted to play with. Luckily, I am able to save most of them, as her main intention isn't really to kill them, but to play, so she brings them in quite intact. And as soon as I noticed, I take them away and release them back into the woods, away from her. Poor things, never once was I bitten or hurt by them. One of them just held on so tightly to my hand that I had a hard time to make it let go and run back into the woods. But enough of story time. You all must get pretty bored of hearing me talk about these things, so sorry everyone, I tend to talk too much. So tend to the small things. As you know, a mouse is a relatively small creature, so their scale of point of view, the details to us is the big picture to them. Think about it. What we see, for example, as a little flower, to them looks like a big tree. So what does this mean for you? During May, you are being called to look into the small things, the details that are often unnoticed. You are probably focusing yourself too much on one thing, maybe a project or a person, for example, and you are only looking at the big picture, the big goal, while letting the small things go unnoticed and uncared for. Take the example of hardworking parents who work so much to give their kids everything they want and need. They kill themselves working so the kids can have expensive toys and gadgets, but oftentimes these parents are so busy working and focusing with work and earning more money that they forget to step back and listen to how their kids feel. Maybe the kids would rather spend the Saturday going to a park or playing games with mom and dad instead of spending it playing expensive video games on its own while the parents work. This is obviously just an example. There are countless situations this can be applied to, and so this card invites you to look deep, see how others around you are, how the environment around you is responding to your own search for your dreams. Obviously, this is not just about other people around you, but regarding you too. Are you focusing so much on a goal that you are forgetting to take care of yourself? Are you stopping along the way to appreciate the flowers? Are you dismissing something from your life because you feel it isn't that special or that important? Maybe you need to reevaluate your actions and think how they are affecting your own mental health and your overall happiness. Buying a bouquet of flowers to put up on a vase at home and watch them die in a couple of days probably won't bring you as much happiness as sitting on a garden that you probably pass by every day and actually enjoy the flowers with their roots still inside the earth. What seems small may be big, and what seems big may not be that big or fulfilling as you think. Sometimes the journey is more rewarding than the goal, but for that to happen, you need to learn to enjoy the journey, to fully explore it, and respect it. If you only focus on the big picture, you will end up looking back and realizing you missed out on a lot of things. And this is everything for this month's Oracle. I truly hope you enjoyed this video and that it has brought you some helpful advice or guiding line to help you out during this month of May. Leave me a comment to let me know what card you got and if the message behind it resonated with you. If you liked this video, remember to leave it a thumbs up so I know you liked it, and subscribe to the channel so you'll get a notification every time a new video is out. I will see you on the next video. Stay safe. Bye.